The only human alien school hides secrets. She was once the hero of a devastating war. The sky above the Galactic Academy was deep purple, glowing faintly as the sun of planet Elos began to rise. High towers of silver and glass stretched into the clouds. Wide courtyards and long bridges connected buildings. Alien students of many species walked to their morning classes. Some floated, some slithered, some flew, and then the first human walked through the front gate. Her name was Yuna. She wore a clean, white academy uniform with long sleeves. Her hands were calm at her sides, but her heart was beating fast, though her face showed no fear. No one would guess what she was hiding. 5 years ago, the Great Nexus War had ended. Many worlds had burned. Millions had died. Humans were feared across the galaxy. Yuna had been a hero of that war, though no one here knew. Once she had been Commander Yuna, leader of Earth's most secret special forces unit, called the Ghost Unit. Her team had completed the hardest missions deep behind enemy lines. But when peace came, she left that life behind. Her name was erased from public records. Now, she was only a student, or so they believed. Yuna touched her sleeves again. They hid the long scars on her arms, reminders of the battles she had fought. Now, she wanted peace. She wanted to learn. But would the Academy accept her? Would. Her past stayed buried? A tall alien with pale blue skin approached her. "Welcome, student Yuna," he said in soft, formal tones. "I am Administrator Vel. Please follow me. Your orientation will begin now." Yuna picked up her single travel bag and followed. Her steps were silent. Old habits. She had learned to move like a shadow. As they entered the academy, aliens of many kinds stopped and stared. Some whispered to each other. Few stepped back to give her space. No other human had come here since the war. Yuna kept her face calm. Her eyes noticed everything: exits, cameras, security guards. Her body was always ready to react. "You will share a room with Myra, one of our top biology students," Administrator Vel explained. "Your class schedule has been sent to your datapad. Please remember, you represent all humans here." They stepped into an elevator. The walls were clear, showing a wide view of the academy. Gardens with glowing plants, floating libraries, great labs with strange machines. Over 2,700 students from 80 alien species studied here. Yuna's heart ached. A little so many species, once enemies, now living together in peace. Could she belong here? The elevator stopped. "This is your dorm," Vel said. He led her to a door marked 2187. It slid open. Inside, a slim alien girl with soft pink skin turned and smiled. "You must be Yuna," she said brightly. "Mira, I've never met a human before. I hope we can be friends." Yuna smiled gently. "I would like that." And she meant it. Mira showed her around the room: study desk, sleep pods, small lab. The window had a view of the purple sky and shining towers. While Mira chatted happily, Yuna quietly unpacked her bag. She placed clothes on the shelf, books on the desk. At the bottom of her bag, she removed a small metal box. Carefully, she hid it in the back of her drawer. Inside were two things: her old commander insignia and a photo of her Ghost Unit team. Her brothers and sisters, in arms gone now. Only she remained. As she looked at the purple sky, a heavy thought filled her mind. Can I really live a new life? Will this secret stay hidden? 2 weeks passed. Yuna attended classes in xenobiology, a subject she had studied during the war. To understand enemy species, their strengths and weaknesses. Now, she learned for peace, not battle. She kept her answers simple, never showing her full knowledge. Mira was a cheerful friend. They studied together, laughed at little jokes, shared meals. Yuna felt warmth in her heart, feeling she'd almost forgotten, but old instincts remained. During a required physical fitness test, Yuna watched other students run the obstacle course. Many struggled. When her turn came, she deliberately moved slower. She pretended to grow tired near the end. Time: 3 minutes, 42 seconds. Above average, the computer said. Mira clapped. "Wow, Yuna, you're really good." Yuna smiled again. But in truth, she had once finished such courses in under 1 minute. One day in the vast academy library, Mira whispered, "Look, that's Instructor Dallin, the new teaching assistant. They say he's very smart." Una looked up. Dallin was tall, slender, his skin pale silver. His eyes were sharp, too sharp. He moved like someone trained in combat. Una frowned slightly. Something about him felt wrong. Later, Dallin approached them. "Ah, the human student," he said politely. "I'm preparing a lecture on Earth's military history. Perhaps you can assist me." "I don't know much about such things," Una replied carefully. Dallin's smile did not reach his eyes. How unusual. "Most humans are quite proud of their military past." Una remained calm, but her heart beat faster. Then strange things began happening. One day, the classroom projectors failed, without reason. Another day, the communication system went dark for 10 minutes. Then gravity controls glitched in a study hall. Small problems. But Una recognized a pattern. These were signs of sabotage techniques once used by Nexus sleeper agents. Someone inside the academy was testing its defenses, looking for weak points, preparing for something worse. Mira noticed Una's silence. "Are you okay?" "Fine, Una, lead." But her old instincts whispered, "Danger is coming." That night, alone in the room, Una unlocked her hidden box. Behind the photo of her team, she retrieved a small black device, a scanner from her ghost unit days. She activated it. Faint signals blinked across the screen, proof of foreign code hidden in the academy systems. Her breath caught. Happening again, she thought. Distant alarms echoed through the quiet halls. Una whispered to herself, "If they come, I must fight. But this time to protect, not to kill." The alarm sirens screamed across the Galactic Academy. Red lights flashed through the halls. Students rushed out of their rooms in confusion. Some were scared, some asked questions. No one seemed to know what was happening, but one person knew. Una stood calmly in the middle of the crowd. Her sharp eyes scanned the halls. Her heart was steady. The small black scanner in her pocket had already warned her. A serious threat was moving inside the academy. And Una knew this was no simple malfunction. She turned and saw her roommate Mira running toward her. "Una, what's going on?" Mira asked, breathless. "I don't know yet," Una said softly. "Stay with the others. Stay safe." She touched Mira's shoulder. Then, with careful steps, she disappeared into the shadows of the hall. Chief Hall, the academy's head of security, stood near the control room. He barked orders at the guards. His face was tense. A former war veteran, Hall had fought during the Nexus War, and in one glance he saw Una approaching. Their eyes met. A moment something unspoken passed between them. He knew who she really was. "Commander," he said quietly, using her old title. "We need help. Someone is attacking the academy systems." "I know," Una replied. Her voice was calm, her gaze sharp. "Give me 5 minutes. No questions." Chief Hall nodded once. Una moved fast now. Her body remembered every lesson from the war. She slipped into a hidden hallway and opened her small secret bag. Inside was a black suit, light and strong. Made for stealth, she pulled it on quickly. Now she was no longer just a student. She was a ghost again. Her scanner led her toward the lower floors of the academy. The signals were stronger here. Familiar pattern of sabotage, remote signals. Old Nexus codes, dangerous and well-planned. At the bottom level, behind locked doors, she found a hidden server room. The door controls were hacked. The air smelled of burned wires. Inside, a figure worked quickly at the server panels. His movements were sharp, too perfect for a scholar. It was Instructor Dallin. Una's eyes narrowed. It all made sense now. His strange interest in human history, the careful questions, the calm voice. He had been a Nexus agent all along. Una stepped into the room. Her voice was cold. "Step away from the controls." Dallin froze, then turned. His smile was thin. "So, the ghost of Earth is here after all?" he said softly. I wondered when you would show yourself. Why are you here? Yuna asked. Dallin shrugged. The war never ended, not for all of us. Peace is weak. The academy is weak. One little push, ... and it will fall. He pressed a button. Alarms blared louder. The screens flashed red. He had already started a virus upload it would destroy the academy's defenses in minutes. Without another word, Yuna moved. The fight was fast and brutal. Dallin pulled a small blade and struck first, but Yuna dodged, her body moving with perfect control. She kicked the blade from his hand. They struggled in the small space, strikes, blocks, counters. Dallin was skilled, but Yuna was better. Her training was deeper. Her will was stronger. Finally, she caught his arm, twisted it hard, and slammed him against the wall. He fell stunned. Yuna rushed to the server panel. Her fingers flew over the controls. She entered old war codes, codes only her unit had known. The virus upload stopped. Systems began to return to normal. It was over. Moments later, Chief Hall and a squad of guards entered the room. They took Dallin into custody. Hall looked at Yuna. His voice was low. You saved us tonight, but people will ask questions. They always do, Yuna said simply. Will you stay? Hall asked. Yuna looked at the dark server room, at the faint glow of the purple sky above. For now, she said, there is still more to protect. The next day, the academy buzzed with whispers. What really happened? Who stopped the attack? No one knew the full truth. Yuna sat in the library with Mira. Her sleeves were pulled long, hiding her scars again. Mira smiled. The alarms ... the attack. It's strange, but I'm glad everything is safe. She touched Yuna's hand gently and ... I'm glad you're here. Yuna smiled back. So many times in the past, she had fought for survival, for victory. Now for the first time, she fought for peace, for friendship, for something new. That night, back in her room, Yuna opened her metal box again. She looked at the photo of her team. I'm still fighting, she whispered softly, but this time, ... for a better world. Outside the window, the stars shone in the purple sky. Somewhere out there, other dangers waited. Nexus forces still hid in the dark. But here at this place, for this moment, peace held strong, and if the shadows came again, the ghosts would be ready.